Subcompact luxury crossovers are meant for city dwellers and commuters who want creature comforts and the latest upscale amenities, but don't want to drive a hulking full-size SUV. The original Range Rover Evoque was one of the first subcompact crossovers to put a strong emphasis on luxury. Today it competes with what seems like an ever-growing field of competitors, such as the Lexus UX and Mercedes GLA. But the Evoque has been redesigned for 2020. So stick around and we'll see how it competes in this growing segment, as well as determine which trim of the Evoque Car Gurus recommends. Its full name is a mouthful. The 2020 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. That name signifies its place as a member of the Range Rover family, but it's one of the best looking vehicles in that family. With raked headlights, blacked out pillars, and flush door handles, it's one of the most attractive vehicles in the whole segment. That continues inside our elegant minimalist cabin, which has clean lines and subtle touches such as the wood grain panel in the center console. Now, our test model's deep burgundy interior and sharp quilted stitch pattern are also gorgeous. The front seats are spacious, but the back seat is a different story. Land Rover claims it has more back seat space than before, but it hasn't made a noticeable difference for me. And good luck sitting behind a taller driver. Cargo space is tight too. Our test model came with the gesture-activated tailgate as part of an options package, but when we opened it, we found the Evoque has room in the back for a pair of weekend bags, and that's about it. You'll top out at about 50 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats folded. Face it, if you're shopping for a subcompact luxury crossover, backseat room and cargo space are always going to be tight. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, and all-wheel drive, these things come standard on every version of the Evoque. But Car Gurus recommend stepping up to the P250 SE trim. Its 360-degree camera, power rear liftgate, rear cross traffic alert, and 14-way power front seats are all worth the extra coin. But click on the link in the description below for my written review, which goes more in depth on each trim and package of the Evoque. Our car came with the updated Touch Duo Pro infotainment system and its dual touchscreens. It's an improvement over past systems, but I noticed some lags and delays, and some of these touch capacitive controls are non-responsive. If Land Rover can sort out these issues, it'll have a solid system on its hands. Check out these dials. They change function as you cycle through the different menus. Oh, and Land Rover was nice enough to leave us a real volume knob. As screens take over luxury car interiors, you'll come to appreciate any real dial you can find. You can choose from two powertrains in the Evoque. Both employ a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, but the P300 R-Dynamic badge trims pair it with a 48-volt battery to create a mild hybrid system. The P300s are rated at 296 horsepower, but the base setup in our P250 SE is no slouch either, making 246 horsepower at 269 pound-feet of torque, sent through a 9-speed automatic transmission to all-wheel drive. The Evoque comes standard with Land Rover's Terrain Response 2 system, and you control it via the screen down here. It gives you multiple off-road modes and hill descent control. It's not a rock crawler, but it will do more than any other vehicle in the segment. But most of the time you'll find Evoques on freeways and in parking lots, and in these day-to-day settings, it's a really refined car. Turn the dial to dynamic, and the Evoque feels like a totally different car, more like a luxury sedan, with responsive steering and firm planted cornering. Turn it back to auto, and the steering lightens up and there's a bit more body roll, better suited for daily driving. But it's great to know the Evoque has an alter ego a button away for when you want to break out of traffic and hit some back roads. Fuel economy for our conventionally powered test model is 20 miles per gallon city, 27 highway, 23 combined. Our optional mild hybrid model is more powerful, but not more efficient. EPA says it should return fuel economy of 21 mpg city, 26 highway, 23 combined. In a week of combined city and highway driving, I observed fuel economy of 21.9 mpg. These numbers are on the lower end of the spectrum, and most other subcompact luxury crossovers have better fuel economy. The Evoque comes standard with plenty of safety tech, including forward collision warning, front and rear parking sensors, lane keep assist, and traffic sign recognition. But many other features such as the surround view camera, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control can be found standard in much less expensive vehicles. On that, the 2020 Range Rover Evoque starts at $42,650, while the P300 R-Dynamic starts at $46,600, and our SE's as-tested price clocks in at $48,195, including its $995 destination fee. There's also the P250 First Edition for this redesign year, starting at $56,850. CarGurus recommends this P250 SE trim as it comes very well equipped, and choosing a higher trim will just be too painful for the wallet. If you look at the growth in the subcompact luxury segment, the Evoque really started it all. Competitors like the UX and GLA may have followed suit, but those are really just watered-down versions of their larger SUV siblings. What makes the Evoque so special is that it's able to scale down the Range Rover identity without losing the performance, luxury, and capability that made its namesake such a special vehicle in the first place. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more videos, like our review on the Lexus UX and the gorgeous Volvo XC40. If you think the Evoque is worthy of the Range Rover name, or not, let us know in the comments. And to read my full review on the 2020 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque, go to cargurus.com.